There is a level of dementia beyond that which is known to man. It exists in a realm devoid of all logic and reason. It is the middle ground between lies and lunacy. It exists only in a man which we call the Twilight Joe.
The Democrats is doing the whole Democrat, and you put them in there.
First, imagine, I don't want to, but imagine if we lost our Democratic majority in the Congress.
Are under assault. The threats we face, the Civil War, suffrage, extremism, and that is a threat to this country. Painful. They're a threat to our personal rights. Dagger at the throat of our democracy. A clear and present danger to our democracy of fear, division, and of darkness. Chaos, extremist violence, threats, pro-insurrectionists.
And mean and nasty in America. Carnage and darkness and despair. White supremacists and the extreme.
In 2020, the American people put their trust in Democrats.
I came to admire Joe as a man who has learned early on to treat everybody he meets with dignity and respect.
Why, you're getting nervous, man. You're a damn liar, man. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You're full of shit.
All right, thank you.
No, shush. You're not what you said. Get your words straight, Jack.
Living by the words his parents taught him. No one's better than you, Joe, but you're better than nobody.
And I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
He made me a better president, and he's got the character and experience to make us a better country. I'm asking you to believe in Joe's ability.
Where am I going? You know, the rapidly rising I don't know.
In Kamala's ability. To lead this country out of these dark times and help us build it back better.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
And over these last 18 months, Democrats have delivered. Let me rephrase that. Over these last 18 months, Democrats have delivered big time.
New inflation number rising again, the worst in 4 decades. The consumer price index up 8.6% in May compared to a year ago. And fueling that surge, higher prices for food and energy. Gas now averaging $4.99 a gallon nationwide. Democrats have delivered.
The U.S. is seeing a record number of illegal border crossings. That's according to data that NBC News obtained from the Department of Homeland Security.
Last month, there were over 234,000 illegal border crossings, the highest monthly total ever recorded.
Have delivered big time.
And the Taliban parading through the streets in U.S. armored vehicles and flying a Black Hawk helicopter.
They wasted no time in celebrating the capture of U.S. hardware left behind by the Afghan army and the U.S. military.
Big time.
The buck stops with me. I'm deeply saddened by the facts we now face.
Democrats have delivered.
The housing market has entered a recession.
Look, I know you gotta be frustrated. I know. I can taste it.
Democrats have delivered big time.
Here we go. What a day. Breaking just moments ago, U.S. economy shrinking for the 2nd straight quarter. That means a recession is well underway.
In 2020, the American people put their trust in Democrats.
With regard to food shortages, yes, we did talk about food shortages. And it's going to be real.
Big time.
That's the face you had on you when you come back in the polls. Well, the Democrats' way of running this country is to go tell us all how we ought to make sacrifices. God, they're great on that stuff. But they're all going to have us over the hill to the poorhouse. We ain't going to be able to drive over there because we ain't got no gas, so we're going to have to walk it.
Joe Biden came into office and declared war on American energy. And the result is we are paying more at the pump than we ever have in the history of our country. This is hurting families, it's hurting our economy, and we need to hold Biden accountable for his failure.
Your administration has blamed this on the war, and that was certainly a big factor. But gas prices had gone up 50% already before the war. So to me, that's half of the blame, not all the blame.
Oh, the Reader's Digest says walking is very good for you.
Oh, ain't that lovely? The Reader's Digest can always put a little joy into poverty. Listen, my whole point is this whole thing with the energy and everything. This is all a conspiracy. Don't you know that? It's a conspiracy there. Listen, for years, all our lives, they've been telling us to go out and buy stuff that use energy. You know, all electrical stuff. We got electric toasters, electric ovens, electric stove, electric stereo, electric TV, electric race, electric hair blower, electric knives, electric every damn thing. Not to mention the cars. And now, after all the big corporations there make the billions and billions of dollars worth of profits, signals, wham, they're changed. And after telling us for years that we can't live without this junk, now they tell us that we gotta live without it. The country is going straight into the dumper.
Our plan, powered by the Inflation Reduction Act, represents the largest investment in fighting climate change in our country's history. And it will put us well on our way toward a future where we depend on the wind, the sun, and other clean sources of energy.